Canelo versus Terence Crawford. I'd like to get your thoughts on how that fight plays out and a prediction, if possible.
Okay, well, first of all, Terence Crawford is a great fighter, but so is Canelo. I think that, in my opinion, uh, their IQ is similar, except Canelo doesn't get hit like Crawford gets hit. In my opinion, Canelo's a bigger man. Not that he started out as a bigger man, but he's now a bigger man. He has been hit by not only Gennady, who's one of the biggest punchers that ever coached and I've ever seen, but he's also been hit by Bivol, by Kovalev, who's a big puncher. He's been hit by big guys. Crawford had a hard time with a 154 pounder who hit him often. So I think that no matter how much weight he puts on, no matter how smart he thinks he is or how big he thinks he is, he's going to be getting hit by a truck, and he's not used to that. And I think that at the beginning, just like it was with Kell Brook and Gennady, at the beginning, the speed and the talent will show in the fight. I think Canelo will lose 3 or 4 rounds at the beginning, but then once he starts pounding on him, as it's been for the last 6, 7 fights of Canelo, after the sixth or seventh round, it's a sparring session for him. He just throwing bombs away and not caring about what they do to him. Um, but he's got excellent defense. Unfortunately, his feet don't move as well as I would like for him to move them, but his upper body is just unbelievable. He slips punches very well. He's got great hands. He parries very well, and he lands big shots. He may not land as many, but he lands big shots that hurt. So I think Canelo stops him or wide decision at the end, and corner must think about Crawford's safety and health.
You mentioned Crawford's never been hit by anybody like Canelo before. How big a shock is that to the system when you're in action?
At the beginning or the first shots, it's a shock, but it's not. It's the cumulative effect. By the time you get hit and you get hit, Canelo's going to hit him on the arms like he's never been hit before. You remember Vivol with Beterbiev, the way that he was hit. Okay, those two guys were the same weight, but now you're talking about two different weight divisions, and Canelo starts hitting him on the arms and on the shoulders. Crawford's going to feel it. Like I said, he's a great fighter, but that's why we have weight divisions. Bob Foster was a great fighter until he moved up.
I mean, you mentioned that about punching the arms. So we saw that with Canelo against Callum Smith. Callum, the much bigger fighter, but he almost beat down his arms before beating him down himself.
Yeah, Crawford can move his head, can slip punches on top, but Canelo, I don't want to say he took it from me, but Canelo was in our gym when he was 19, 20 years old, and that's what I've always had my fighters do. They always hit the arms. I shouldn't say I don't allow them. I I discourage in sparring in my gym the people to hit them and to hit each other in the head. I want them to hit the body. I want to hit the shoulders. I want them to hit the chest. I discourage that because there's going to be plenty of that come fight time. And if you can land a shot, it's better than missing to the head.